For a long time, open-ear earbuds have felt like a great idea with a few annoying compromises. You get awareness, comfort, and freedom, but usually at the cost of sound quality, stability, or battery life. Sony was one of the first big brands to jump into this space with the original LinkBuds, and while the idea was interesting, they definitely weren't perfect. Now, Sony is back with something new, and this time it feels like they actually fixed what was holding open-ear earbuds back. These are the new Sony LinkBuds Clip. Instead of sitting inside your ear, the LinkBuds Clip attached to the outside of your ear using a clip-on design. Your ear canal stays completely open, which means you can hear traffic, conversations, and everything happening around you while still listening to music or taking calls. The first thing you notice when you put them on is how comfortable they feel. They're lightweight, they don't create pressure, and they stay in place surprisingly well. Even during walking or light workouts, they don't feel loose or distracting. Sony also includes optional air cushions if you want a slightly tighter, more locked-in feel, especially if you have smaller ears. But even without them, the fit feels solid. The charging case is compact and familiar if you've used Sony earbuds before. It's easy to carry, easy to pocket, and the earbuds drop in without any fuss, even with the cushions attached. It's one of those small details that makes everyday use feel smoother. Sound quality is where these really stand out compared to earlier open-ear designs. If you remember the original LinkBuds, sound was their weakest point. That's not the case here. The LinkBuds Clip sound balanced, clean, and controlled. Vocals come through clearly, the bass is present without being overwhelming, and nothing sounds harsh or distorted, even at higher volumes. What's impressive is how consistent the sound stays as you raise the volume. It doesn't fall apart or become piercing, which is something open-ear earbuds often struggle with. Sony also gives you a full EQ if you like to tweak your sound, but honestly, the default tuning already feels right for most listening. Sony adds a few smart listening modes that actually make sense in real life. There's a standard mode for everyday use, a voice boost mode that pushes vocals forward for podcasts, calls, or noisy environments, and a sound leakage reduction mode that helps limit how much people around you can hear. The nice part is you can switch between these directly from the earbuds, so you're not constantly pulling out your phone just to make an adjustment. Battery life is another big improvement. You get up to about 9 hours on a single charge, with extra power from the case to keep you going through multiple days. Fast charging is included too, so even a few minutes in the case can give you enough power to get through a commute or workout. There's no wireless charging here, which some people might miss, but the fast charging helps make up for it. For calls, Sony uses AI noise reduction along with bone conduction sensors to keep your voice clear, even when you're outside or on the move. And with an IPX4 rating, these can handle sweat and light rain, making them a solid option for everyday use and workouts. At around $229, the LinkBuds Clip sit firmly in the premium open-ear category. They're competing with brands like Bose and Shokz, not budget earbuds. They won't be for everyone, especially if you want total noise isolation, but that's not what they're designed for. These are for people who want comfort, awareness, and good sound all at the same time. Overall, the LinkBuds Clip feel like Sony finally getting open-ear earbuds right. Better fit, better sound, better battery life, and features that actually improve daily use. If open-ear earbuds make sense for your lifestyle, this might be one of the most polished options Sony has released so far.